I've started combining days in these videos. This is the first week of March. Wildchild's exploring Puerto Rico. First we're going to explore the bioluminescence of Vieques and then make some miles. Okay, hi guys. This isn't likely to show up and there's probably not a lot of video that I can show you, but we're anchored in Sun Bay and Vieques, and the only reason to come to Vieques is around the corner is Mosquito Bay, which is one of the North America's best bioluminescent bays. There's no moon, so we're in a new phase of the moon. Should be pitch black. I've been there before. The bioluminescence is amazing, but there's nothing I can show you on camera. So I'll bring the trip camera. I'll kind of show you the way there and the dinghy ride in, but in the dark, the phosphorescence just doesn't show up on camera. So you have to take my word for it. It's pretty cool. Wildchild was anchored in the protection of Sun Bay. Only 1 nautical mile further down the coast was the opening to Mosquito Bay, which was the bioluminescence bay. I thought my crew might enjoy seeing this, might enjoy the experience, but I was a little worried. For my crappy little unreliable 4-horsepower outboard dinghy engine, this is a real long open ocean trip. If it fails in the open ocean, we could be in big trouble fast. There isn't going to be much that I can show you guys by camera because bioluminescence doesn't show up by camera. But we made it. It was 2 miles and the ocean portion was pretty rough for our little dinghy, but we made it in safely. We rode the rest of the way into this peaceful little bay. Now we wait for the sunset to set, and in the dark sky with no moon and bright stars, the luminescence should be pretty cool. But I can't show you. You have to experience it for yourself. It was a spectacular night for the both of us in the bioluminescent bay, but early the next morning I decide, let's sail off the anchor, because I can, and because now I have experienced crew. Well, we're sailing again today. We're leaving Vieques, headed for mainland Puerto Rico. See how far we can get. It's going to be a run, light winds, light seas, dead downwind, so it shouldn't be awful. The only thing interesting about today is now that I have experienced sailor crew on my yacht, we are sailing off the anchor. Don't know if you noticed, but the engine isn't on. Sailing off anchor is an advanced sailor skill thing to do. I've actually done it solo before. Requires the right conditions, nobody behind you, not a crowded anchorage, light stable winds, and a big opening to fall off to, which we happen to have here in Sun Bay of Vieques. Okay, anchor up, okay. Although as a purist sailor, I like the idea of sailing on and off the anchor is like super sexy for the sailor purist. Like, oh my god, that's awesome. Especially on a 40-foot race boat in the ocean. Like, you sailed on and off the anchor, amazing. I don't get to do it very often though, because I usually have amateur baby crew that are barely able to like not trip over themselves, or I'm alone, or I'm in crowded anchorages, or it's just windy as stink. But today, conditions are perfect. I think she's accidentally sailing into the wind. I can't get her to fall off. How funny is that? Okay, I gotta get busy to make her fall off. She's sailing mainsail only, but straight up the wind she won't cross it. I can't put my Jenny out yet to pull the bow over because I've got crew on deck still working on the anchor. Oh, there we go, she's crossed. Oh, she crossed the wind. She's a good girl. Oh, she's sailing up again. So funny. Her CLE and CLR are so balanced, it's crazy. Well, tiny little learning lesson for my crew raising the anchor, but we did successfully sail off the anchor. I got her under control and we're headed out for deeper water now. It's so peaceful. But crew, what do you feel like we're going to do next? Unfold the Jenny. Pull some Jenny. Not right now, but we're about to, so please prepare the furling line. Because we're gonna have to jibe still, but I gotta get out past the reefs before I can jibe. I know that you dirt dwellers have a very romantic image or idea of sailing in your minds, but I'm a long-distance cruiser. I sail thousands and thousands and thousands of miles for thousands of hours. The reality is, I sit at the helm, watch movies on my little tablet, babysit Otto, and just let the miles slip away past your hull. And my crew gets to have a splendid afternoon nap. And the miles just slip peacefully by. Just like magic, Wild Child has her hook set in Padilla, Puerto Rico. We're just going to be here for the night. Tomorrow we'll just get up and finish the last 20 miles to Salinas. It's just like magic. Well, Teddy Bear, after a lovely 8-hour day of sailing, we've arrived safely in Padilla. Time for dinner. And there you go. 10 hours of sailing condensed into 5 easy minutes for you. And that's life on Wild Child. Good morning again, guys. Life jacket on, let's go sailing. Same thing every day. The sailboat that was anchored directly behind us has left, leaving an open space behind us downwind, which means conditions are good for us to sail off the anchor again this morning. Let's do it like pros. Okie dokie. Prepare to raise the main. Weight down. We're sailing off the anchor again because we can. We just have to be patient, wait for the bow to come to wind, slowly get the mainsail up between the running backstays, raise the sail, lower the sail, do it all again tomorrow. Okay, I just got Wild Child into Salinas and it's a little bit crowded in the outer bay and we're too deep to get to the inner bay. My crew did fairly well dropping the anchor, but he's still making small mistakes. But this is the mistake most sailors and most of you cruisers are going to make. More than 50% of the boats out here do not set their anchor. They don't bear down on it. So we're in 13 feet of water. I got 100 feet of chain out. And now I'm going to stick Wild Child in reverse, tighten the chain slowly and gently, and then bear down like full RPMs in reverse for a good 30 to 60 seconds to try to basically either set the anchor or if it's going to drag now. So we go full reverse, here we go, full reverse. And we bear down on that anchor and we bear down on that chain and we set the anchor in the mud. Like good, proper, skilled sailors that we are. And all of you sailors out there, always set your anchor, always bear down. I know 50% of you don't do this, and it's really dangerous. Full RPMs in reverse now. Maybe 30 seconds. I can tell by looking at my marks, she's holding really well. We're not moving relative to other boats. And we're good. 60 seconds, full reverse. Anchor set. It's very important. Welcome to Salinas.